once a year.
Once a year.
Hi
Wow.
everyone, and welcome to the Fiorelli London Fashion Week Hangout. Introducing our lovely head designer Lisa and Team Fiorelli's Sima, who will be leading the conversation,
as well as
our fantastic London Fashion Week Hang bloggers, who will now introduce themselves, their blogs, and their London Fashion Week style. So starting with Sophia.
Hi.
So please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Sophia and I'm from the blog Girl in Menswear, where I discuss menswear trends and brands and adopt them on women and style them on myself. My bag is the Serena Hobo bag from Fiorelli, which is nice and roomy. I can fit everything in there, and because it's a nice neutral black, I can wear it with pretty much everything in my wardrobe, which is great. Today I'm wearing, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm wearing some luxury sweatpants from Whistles. I love them because I love the sportswear trend that's happening in women's wear and menswear, and I'm glad that really comfy clothes, that they've become stylish basically. So that is a big trend I will be wearing for spring summer.
Thank you, Sophia. And next up we have Emma from EJ Style Blog.
Hello.
Hi, Emma.
Hi, I'm Emma, and yep, my blog is EJ Style, and it's basically a personal style blog. It's mainly outfit posts and a little bit of beauty. And my bag is the Brooke bag, which is again similar to Sophia's. It's really roomy, so I'm one of those girls that likes to carry my entire life around in my bag, and this is perfect for that, and especially being a blogger, it fits my DSLR in there as well, so that is absolutely ideal. And I got, again, I don't know if you can see, but this really cute Ted Baker floral skirt. You can't really see it very well, but it's so pretty and poofy, and you can twirl in it, which is the best thing.
Thanks, Emma. Great style. And moving on to Natasha from Girl in the Lens blog.
Hi guys. So apologies for my voice. I'm really ill at the moment. But Girl in the Lens is a fashion and photography blog. I run it with my boyfriend Callum, and I chose the Agnes tote as my bag. Oh, you can see it's lovely and blue, which is really big for autumn, as we saw on the catwalk, so that's really good. And yeah, I'm like Emma, I just love having everything in my bag. I can't be without like a book and my Kindle and a Game Boy and just everything. And the thing that I got from House of Fraser was this amazing boxy knit top tunic thing from Ted Baker. I love easy styles. You can just pull on and shove a pair of shorts underneath or a pair of leather trousers, whatever you fancy. So yeah.
Great, thanks so much, Natasha. And next up we have Julia of Style on Nylon blog.
Hello, I'm Julia. My blog's Style on Nylon. It's a fashion, beauty and lifestyle blog just about lots of different things, lots of outfitters. So my bag is the Harper. Let's see if I can get it into the picture. And what's lovely about this bag, I mean, like everybody's, it's roomy, but it's got actually like 4 or 5 different compartments, so you can actually sort of really slip things in all the different compartments. I was actually carrying 2 cameras with me all during Fashion Week, and no problem at all. It just fit really wonderfully. I love the blue on this bag as well, the cobalt, which is again something that we've seen that's going to be big this year. Lots coming through in lots of the trends. And what I thought was amazing, I got from House of Fraser these fantastic ash skate shoes in leopard, and I just loved the way the leopard sort of went with the blue really, and I've kind of been wearing both the bag and the shoes all week, and the shoes are incredibly comfortable, and they've got a little bit of height, a little bit of extra height on the sole, which really works for me. So yeah, those are my two finds. Thank you.
Perfect. We can't wait to hear more about your London Fashion Week style. And last up out of our London Fashion Week Hang blogger panel is Paula from the Faux Diaries. Hi, Paula.
Hi, I'm Paula, and I'm from the Piho Diaries, which is a fashion and lifestyle blog, and I blog about everything I get up to in London. My bag that I chose was the Perry bag, which, as you can see, is just such a great size. It's just like a little bag, and you've got the nice leopard print on the inside, which really appealed to me. I just really love it. And the best thing about it as well is you get a purse with it, so you don't have to match it. So it goes really nicely with it. And it's a shoulder bag, which is probably, you know, my favourite. I just like to shove something over my shoulder and carry it. In my shopping spree, I got this necklace, if you can see it. It's just like a statement necklace, and I loved the perspex pieces and just how it's not too heavy. I've been looking for one like that. And I also got this coat. Don't know if you can see it. It's like a pink boyfriend pastel coat, and I've been looking for one for ages, but normally it's quite like the light pink that you've seen, so it's quite a nice colour. It's like a coral peachy colour, so it kind of suited my skin tone a bit better. So I was so happy when I found it, because it just really went with what I wanted to wear, and you can wear it casually with like jeans or dress it up, which is great. But yeah, that's what I got on my shopping spree.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Paula. So there you have our London Fashion Week Hang panelists. And before we pass you over to Lisa, who is our head designer here at Fiorelli, and Sima, also from Team Fiorelli, we just want to remind you that you're still able to tweet your questions to us using the hashtag LFWHang, or you can use the Q&A panel that's at the side of the Hangout. So let's turn over to Lisa as we start to talk about all our favourite trends from London Fashion Week. Hi Lisa, hi Sima.
Hello. Hi. I'm so happy to be here. We're going to start with some of our questions. So, post London Fashion Week, we've seen a lot of layering, fine detailing, and intricate cutouts. Lisa, have you had anything from London Fashion Week that you really liked, a trend that you spotted?
I think it's all about kind of textures and basically the faux fairs that I've been seeing, which I can show you from our new autumn collection. It's kind of our new very
which is all
and they're real.
So lovely.
Yeah, so I was just seeing so much all over London, so yeah, this is my favourite.
Brilliant. And now on to our style bloggers. Which trends from the autumn winter catwalks do you think you'll be wearing when the time comes around? First, we're going to go over to Julia.
Hi Julia. Oh,
hello.
hi Julia.
How's that?
We can hear you. Sorry, Simon, would you like to repeat the question quickly?
Yes, the trends for London Fashion Week. My favourite trend that I saw, I love the pleats that we saw at Christopher Kane, at Ashish. Even smaller designers like Georgia Harding are doing very interesting, delicate work with pleats. So I think I'm going to be looking for either big box pleats in a skirt or some very pretty pleats, either embellished on shirts or just something exciting like that. And I think that's a really nice way to dress up an outfit. I think that was one of my favourite trends from the catwalk.
Great, and how about you, Anne? What do you think? What were your favourite trends from this season's catwalk?
I have one obsession actually, and the main trend, or rather the main show that it came from, was Yudon Choi, and it's the androgynous trend. So it's very sort of 60s, masculine, matching suits and tweeds, but with some maybe just little feminine touches, so whether it be the accessories or the shoes. But it was really, really androgynous, lots of flats, sort of masculine brogues, and all the bags were kind of briefcasey, and it was just, I don't know, it's just kind of really British eclectic style, and that's just something which I absolutely love.
Great, thanks Emma. So moving on to our next question, Sima.
So that's going to be for Natasha. Which London Fashion Week trends do you think will be taking the high street by storm in the autumn winter?
I think all the matchy layering. So we saw at Peter Panotto and Burberry and Temperley, especially with all like the scarves with the prints matching the coats and the dresses matching the scarves. I think we've seen that already recently with all the two pieces, but I think this kind of the layering took a new direction. And yeah, I think that especially a lot of high street brands, I could see them trying to emulate that. Yeah.
I think
Great.
as well. Oh, sorry. I was going to add in. I think you know, all the coloured fur that I saw in metallic sort of at Henry Holland and at Topshop Unique and everywhere basically. I think that Anya Hinmar, she did like some cereal bags and it was sort of like Kellogg's and Frosties. So I think that will definitely be copied and put into the high street stores as well.
Perfect.
I was just going to add.
Thank you, Paula. We're on to you next. We're going to go to how much of a crazy week it must have been for you all, and what were your essentials for London Fashion Week? What did you take? And, you know, tell us about it all. So exciting.
Well, for me, the most important thing was having some really comfortable shoes, because as all the bloggers will be well aware, you're on your feet from 8:30 in the morning until about 9, and then often there's something to go to in the evening. So for me, it was all about the comfy footwear, to be honest, which doesn't sound very glam, but it actually is, because it's really on trend for spring, summer. So I was wearing sneakers, whether it be Nike or the New Balance trend, slides, you know, those really ugly shoes which have suddenly got really hot, and some nice pointy toe monochrome shoes as well. So that was my footwear staple. Nice big roomy bag where you can put your big camera in, your notepad, your laptop if you've got to file copy, if you're doing any freelance work or you're just keeping up to date with your blog. An umbrella, because it always rains at Fashion Week in London, as you all know. And layers, because once you're in a show, it's really hot and if you're outside and it's freezing. So yeah, lots of layering. So that was kind of it doesn't sound very glam, but those are my sort of styling tips for Fashion Week.
Yeah, I absolutely second that. I mean, the comfortable shoes, I was shooting street style most days, and as well as being freezing, so I didn't wear enough clothes on the first day. Yeah, you do get tired. You have to, I mean, I literally wore, you know, my trainers every single day. People decided to recognise me just from the shoes. And again, the big bags, you can pile in your camera. I was carrying 2 cameras around, umbrella, some snacks, you know, lip balm, just the usuals that keep you going through the day of the essentials. And also I've got a great little mobile phone charger that gives me another charge for when my phone runs out, which is, yeah, so useful. That was mine, really.
Let me just add that. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was ill. I had flu before London Fashion Week, so I spent it all in my bed. But the good thing about Fashion Week now is that you can catch a lot of the shows online. So that's a really cool thing. Like you can stream Burberry and things like that. So you can feel a part of it even if you haven't got any invites or you haven't got the time off work or anything. You can still catch up on the shows.
Yeah, that's
Definitely.
because you do, don't you? Even when you're at the shows, you miss bits of it. So it's great to be able to go back and rewatch the shows with your laptop, or, you know, very often as bloggers you don't always get seats, you're standing, so you're kind of dodging people's heads. So yeah, it's amazing to be able to go back, and the British Fashion Council has done so much to live stream the shows that are at Somerset House, so it's great.
But it is true, because you can miss something, because the minute you photograph an outfit and start tweeting it or Instagramming it, you've actually missed 2 more outfits. So you do go back and catch up on shows sometimes. I spent yesterday just catching up on some of my favourite, which was nice, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your favourite, Emma? Did you have a favourite show?
Yeah, I'm like a mega fan. I'm really embarrassed, but it was Yu Don Choi, and I keep banging on about it, and I kept seeing him walking around Somerset House as if he was just a normal person. I thought in a minute I'm going to get a restraining order because I keep staring at him like, oh my god, it's Yu Don Choi! I want to go stroke him.
Did you get a photo with him?
No, I was too scared. I thought he might think I'm some sort of stalker.
The one I would have loved to go to was Ashish, because they had all this kind of amazing, crazy princess, mental 90s stuff. Which,
Hannah?
I really enjoyed that too.
We've got a session lined up to you for one of our tweets here. You never go wrong with.
I say it would just be absolute basics, so sort of like a white tee and a black tee. I just go with anything. You can wear it with jeans, you can dress them up. And it's kind of a cliche, but I guess like a black dress is just like you can always pull out your wardrobe no matter what. You can't really go wrong. It's so chic and elegant. They're just like wardrobe staples, really.
Brilliant. Yeah, I think you can't go wrong with a simple, chic look, can you, Lisa?
No.
Yeah.
We've actually got one for Lisa here as well. So we saw accessories taking centre stage.
Sorry, I missed the question. There was a bit of a lag there.
Yeah. We're going to ask Lisa a question here. And it's from Casey Finger, who asked, what was your favourite London
House
Fashion
of
Week trend?
Style basically.
Yeah, I think it was all like everyone with all the textures and things, because the shapes were more kind of dome shaped, loads of little mini bags. So I think the big trend is the mini bag, nice across the body, which we've got a lot in autumn winter. So
Yeah. Are there any pieces from behind us that we could?
Well, basically, I know one of the last week is Perry, so I think Perry's probably going to be one of the like
gorgeous.
also with the first one.
Oh, a nice little bit of detailing in there as well.
Yeah, so I think kind of small crossbody little bags.
Definitely can't go wrong.
House of Fraser, we've lost you.
We also
We'll just chat amongst ourselves.
We want to hear what you've got to say.
Bear with us. But we would love to know, Paula, again.
They've got my bag behind them.
Carry bag?
I can see it. I love your bag, Paula. That's so cute.
Thank you. I think it was just like, I really like how it's just simple and black. It's a great size. It's quite similar to another bag shape that I have actually. But it was like the leopard print inside that really appealed to me. It's just like you open it up and you're not really expecting it, and it just like brightens your day every day. And then you've got the purse as well, which matches. So you don't even need to bother with a purse either. So yeah, I just really like it. It's just great to, you know, sometimes you don't want to take like loads of stuff with me because my bag can get quite heavy because I'm known for putting too much in it. So it's quite good to limit myself and just take like the necessities. So it's really good size for that. And I like as well how you can wear it on a night out instead of like a clutch. Like it can actually fit some stuff in it, which is really good.
amazing. We've got another question lined up. It's Kerry Purse that we just had on show here.
Oh, I can't hear you guys.
Sorry, Fiorelli, I can't hear you. Could you say again?
Yeah. Paula, we wanted to know why you chose the Perry bag for Fashion Week. What was it about it that really caught your eye?
It's basically just I love the size and the leopard print of it. Just really appealed to me, and I like the gold details on it as well. It just really went, and it went really well with my pink coat that I'd chosen. So I think it was just like perfect kind of bag to pick.
Amazing, thank you. And now we've got a question for Emma from Danny Allen. What colours can you recommend for a timeless look, classic and timeless look?
I mean, the obvious choice would be black, and it's kind of like the Scandi fashion. They could just dress head to toe in black and they just look effortlessly chic. So I use Pinterest quite a lot and search for Scandi fashion because they just pull it off so well. But another good one would be camel. So the camel coat is like a massive wardrobe staple. No matter what season it is, you can always use it, and it is a timeless look. So whether it be in winter, maybe like a camel cashmere coat, or in spring, maybe like a camel trench, it's always just perfect. And it goes with anything. You can wear it these days with boyfriend jeans or with a little black dress, literally with anything, and it will go day to night. You can wear it with your work wardrobe. So it would be probably camel and black for timeless.
It's funny that Emma refers to the Scandinavian trend because I actually live in Sweden at the moment, and it's true, the Scandinavians get chic and classic and timeless down to a T. And if you follow Swedish bloggers, you'll see that actually their outfit pose are super simple, really understated. There's lots of black and grey, and like you said, Emma, camel is huge here. So at first when I moved here, I thought it was a bit boring, but actually it's not. It's very clever dressing. So what I would say is if you want to achieve a very timeless look, it's the same. Stick to a really nice, simple, easy to wear colour palette. and perhaps inject it with a little bit of colour, whether that's some lipstick, some nails, some nice standout shoes, simple white tailored shirt, and a nice handbag is often a really good way to inject a bit of colour into an otherwise quite neutral look. The midi skirt is a lovely trend at the moment, so that's quite a nice classic look if you're a bit worried about showing off a bit of thigh but you want to wear something a bit more feminine, or some nice slouchy trousers, tailored still, but that's a really nice way of achieving a really kind of classic, easy to wear, chic look for work and for the evening.
Amazing, thank you. We've got another question lined up from Lisa here. Is what bag would you recommend for busy mums like me, or Amanda, me, on the go? So something you can carry her mum bobs.
Yeah, well, probably two lovely half which actually doesn't really moving. So if you want to have more look around the shoulder, and then to just get everything, so your personal things for children, and then more kind of slouchy look, which comes in numerous colours and lipsticks, so much. So a busy mum, I think I would recommend them.
Got my eye on. And we're going to ask you as well.
Oh, was that for me?
So Julia.
Hi. Yes, so for I mean, obviously I'm quite a new mum, and I've been sort of adjusting my wardrobe gradually. You really do have to be sort of comfortable day to day, but you don't want to kind of give up looking stylish and chic. So I've really been focusing on sort of more sort of luxe basics. I'm always on the lookout for really nice jumpers, which obviously are loose and comfortable, so you can move around, but actually make you feel good, look good, with that little bit extra. So it might be something to do with the texturing, or maybe like an open knit stitch, or just something that's a bit more interesting. Trainers are definitely the way forward, and I'm so glad that they've been given the stamp of approval by Chanel, because that means we can all just go out and just feel happy wearing them. New Balance, Converse, obviously the new skate shoes that I'm wearing, I think these are all brilliant. And for any mum, big oversized jumper, skinny jeans, and a full pair of trainers, that's the way to go. And then rings, because you can't wear earrings anymore, you can't wear necklaces, you can wear rings. Dress it up with the rings, that's what I say.
Amazing, thank you, Julia. We've got a question from Becky Miles here, and we're going to go to Emma. What bag would you take to a black tie event that's sophisticated but still really on trend?
I would probably go for maybe a colour pop. I'm not very plain, so I wouldn't really have anything embellished or anything. Yeah, I was eyeing them up earlier actually. Might have to get one of those. I really like the acid colour, the acid like yellowy green. Yes.
It's beautiful. What's that one?
That's right up my street.
Yeah, Dixie. Which actually you can take the strap off and just use it as a clutch. So
yeah, because you can just wear it with a little black dress, and it just adds a little pop of colour, so that you stand out just a little bit more.
It's always nice to have that standout piece.
Exactly. And it is these oversized kind of more structured clutches around, so.
And it's always difficult with clutches, you don't know how much you can put in, but these are like, you can put, wallet, handbag.
Yeah, that looks a good size. That looks a really good size.
And we've got another question lined up from Lucy Schwartz, and it's going to be, what's the rule on pairing other jewellery with a statement necklace? When is it too much, to pile on all those different jewels and things? Let's go to Sophia for this one.
Wearing lots of jewellery, and I actually am a big believer in wearing gold and silver and putting it all together. I think it also depends. It depends a bit on what you're wearing. So if you're kind of wearing all black, I think you can go a bit overboard. I mean, if we're going back to London Fashion Week for a minute, if you guys went to the KTZ show, if we've learnt one thing from that, it's the more bling, the better. So I think, that multiple ring trend, which is happening at the moment, where people are wearing, I don't have any on at the moment, but where you wear loads of gold rings, I think that looks great. do you know what? I think it's all about how much confidence you wear it with. If you can put on a big statement necklace, bracelets, a chunky watch, and you can wear it like you own it, you'll look great.
Yeah, I totally agree with all the jewellery. Like this, the necklace I picked up, I picked up quite a few, and it's just like the more the better. I think like a lot of celebrities as well, like Rihanna and Rita Ora, you see them wearing like tons of jewels, and I think it looks really cool. So I think if you feel confident doing it, then give it a go. If you're not as confident, I guess more of a statement necklace would work well, and then just build it up, as you get more confident to wear it.
Thanks, Paula.
I think it's all about confidence, isn't it? Choosing what accessories to wear with your outfit. You need to be really happy with what you've picked out. At the same time, just know that that's the right thing for you. What would you recommend, Lisa, for picking the right kind of bag to match? And when is
Basically, if you kind of go in statements, we've got like nice little.
Gonna get one over. Show you all.
So basically, we've got the kind of, this could be really good for day tonight. We've got a long strap for day, beautiful crop, which is around everywhere, and also some fake suede. So this would be kind of good day tonight.
Nice detailing with the faux top look and then the hardware.
Yeah, it's great on your arm or across your body.
And you can take the strap off and put it in as well if you want it to be a little tape.
Yeah.
That's a cute one.
And then we've got basically the hobo.
So as we're in the Fiorelli showroom, we're able to just grab any bag as we wish. So we've got a whole host of bags.
We've also got this one. So this could be, so we've got a long strap that you can wear for day, but it moves into a great evening bag. So basically we've got kind of hardware, the metal handles, and then basically all the different layers in kind of fake pony and kind of snakes. That'll be a really good day tonight, actually.
And what was your inspiration when you thought about the design for that?
I think it's all about all the kind of different panels and geometric still around. So this is kind of my way of doing a little bit more look. So nothing about colour, it's all about the textures. So that's how I did kind of paint up this.
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't do justice on camera, so you'll have to come, see it in real person and see how amazing that bag is. And then we're going to go out to the bloggers as well and say what do you recommend looks to go from day to night as well. Shall we start with Emma?
I would probably say I always carry like a spare pair of jeans in my bag, so it's helpful because when I'm out and about doing blogging and various different pieces, I always normally have an event in the evening. So if I carry a spare pair of jeans in my bag, I can always carry a skinny pair of jeans because during the day it's nice and comfortable. I always like to wear a pair of boyfriend jeans. So if you keep the top kind of plain, you can just change into a skinny pair of jeans, maybe add some statement jewellery, and if you have a bag like the acid bright one there, that can go from day to night. And then I literally just change my jeans and I'm ready to go. I normally always wear heels anyway, so that's the one. I always wear heels anyway, so I'm always kind of good to go, but it's always the jeans that I need to change. I'm not super dressy, I'm not very dresses and sort of chic sophisticated. I'm a bit more kind of casual dressy, so I prefer to mix separates rather than dresses.
Nice, sleek, tailored suit, and then I'll carry like a bright lipstick, a statement necklace or something in my purse with me, and I'll jazz it up when I go out at night to make it that little bit more formal. So yeah, that's kind of how I try to take my outfit from day to night.
For me, it's just, I think I don't really change the outfit. I just change from trainers into what I'm really getting into, like big chunky boots with a comfortable heel. And I think that for me gives me a little bit of extra height and sort of changes my stance for the evening, and that's pretty much enough. Maybe smaller bag, a bit more of a clutch bag, so I'm not having to carry, you know, a lot of things with me. That's probably just shoes and bag, take it from day to night.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi.
Hi. So, as someone who's leading the way with the female tux trend as well, what are your top tips for wearing quite a tricky style?
Do you know what? I think the tuxedo trend is really hot. It's kind of like, it's a different take on the little black dress, and I think for a lot of women that's kind of your style staple. It's always quite flattering. Black's a great color, and sometimes it can feel that a tuxedo might make more of a statement in a room than a dress would. But actually, I think it's just as effective and just as sort of sexy. I'd say with a tuxedo, make sure it fits you properly, get it in your size, make sure it can button up at the front, and see if you want to go for the whole look and pair it with a little bow tie and a white shirt, then go for it. But if you think that's making too much of a statement, I'd say wear it with like a little lacy top. You know, Zara and Topshop are full of them at the moment. Pair it with something quite feminine to offset that masculine vibe. Put some sky-high heels on, and yeah, and inject a little bit of colour in there. But I think the tuxedo is such a nice alternative to the party frock. I couldn't recommend it enough.
I've yet to try it.
Your tux look with what kind of jewelry, handbag, shoes?
Sorry, I missed that.
No problem. I'll just repeat. So with your female tux look, which seen Angelina, you know, on the red carpet this week wearing, what kind of accessories would you put with that?
I think you can accessorize the tuxedo trend with nice heels, something really high, something really feminine. You know, we've looked at your clutches that you've got in the back there. Yeah, a pop of colour on a clutch is gorgeous. And go with some feminine neckwear. I mean, if you look at the Ericsson Beam jewelry and big glitzy jewels, and obviously there are high street alternatives, something like that, an ear cuff. It's quite a fierce look. It's quite femme fatale. You know, Saint Laurent and Helmut Newton, they've made that tuxedo image something that's, you know, very much synonymous with strength and female power. So, you know, I just go whole hog with it, really. But yeah, you can offset it a little bit with feminine jewelry. So do if you're not feeling confident enough to go kind of super masculine with it.
I'd either do a pop of colour like the clutches we saw before, or basically these little bite-sized little crossbodies which has got the kind of the bling, so it's got a kind of element of jewellery. This kind of like a little tiny crossbody again, and it's like great black and white, which would be amazing. So I know it's all going to be black and white, but that could be quite cool. If not, it's basically, there's a lot of kind of heavy quilting, so maybe just instead of pops of colour, it's just basically black with the kind of detail to really show off.
Very chic in that one. We've got a question.
pops of colour is amazing.
Yeah, for me, I think it's got to be pastels and floral trends. As you can see, I've got like a light pink top on, which like a kind of shirt. But yeah, I just love all the different colors. There's so many different shades. There's like a lilac, there's greens, there's purples, there's yellows, there's pinks, there's everything, and they go really well together. You can either do like a sort of pop of color, like wear something really simple, or you could put like a few different pastels together and mix it with florals. So they're pretty much everywhere, and especially in House of Fraser, there was lots when we were shopping. I was like a kid in a candy shop with all the different colors. But yeah, that's definitely my trend that I'll be following for summer. Sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear.
Where you went in and chose the handbag and you chose the outfit to go with, was there anything that really, blew you away from the House of Fraser collection? Just what was kind of your highlight from that as well? We'd love to hear from any of you.
I saw a really gorgeous ombre silk couple shirt, and it was just gorgeous. It was one of those investment pieces that I think you're prepared to spend the money on, something that is not necessarily trend orientated. It's just a classic. You can wear it with jeans, you could wear it with a nice pencil skirt, and it was just something that I think would just have been a really good wardrobe staple to have something with a really nice high quality.
I think what's great about shopping in a store like House of Fraser is just how many brands are available. Particularly, I think we all went down to the one on Oxford Street, didn't we? So there was so much available and so much choice. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely put Sophie through quite a few hours of walking around the store. So yeah, it's great to see how much choice there is from sort of more affordable fashion, good value for money, and then slightly more premium brands as well. I mean, I bought my sweatpants from Whistles, and I was just in love with everything that they had available. And it's really exciting being able to see the direction it's going in now that it started showing at London Fashion Week as well. So yeah, I was happy to see that Whistles has stopped in House of Fraser. Long may it last.
Great, thank you. We're going to go over to another question we've had from Twitter, and this is from Ivan Pinter. And he's asking, what if you had to choose just one trend or one show from London Fashion Week for each of you, which is the standout show for you? And we'll try not to overlap too much, so if someone says something, then try and come up with your second favourite. So we'll start with Sophia.
I'm going to say the 1205 show. I'm a huge fan of their tailored pieces. The designer actually started off in menswear on Savile Row. And just every year we see just a beautiful, understated collection, minimalist, fantastic fabrics, beautiful silhouettes. So yeah, I'm just besotted with everything she produces for 125. So that was my favourite. Not very much drama, but understated premium luxury.
Can't go wrong with a bit of that. And we're going to have Natasha next.
Was that me?
Natasha.
Yes, I really liked Peter Fratelli's collection. I really liked the mountain motifs, and I just thought it was really lovely how it was, like I was saying earlier, it's the layered prints, so very matchy, but with him, it was done in a more subtle way, and I thought that was really beautiful. I could really see brands in House of Fraser like Bieber and brands like that really taking that on, because it's a lot of the prints were more maxi than last year. There were a lot smaller prints. So yeah, I really liked his collection.
Useful, thank you so much. And on to Julia next.
Liked how Christopher Kane had sort of taken
We got Julia.
tailoring, a lot of layering, and sort of quite grungy really. And I mean, obviously you've got the kind of all the puffer jackets that are sort of being interpreted on the catwalks at the moment. I mean, that's really just sort of 90s rave sort of being sort of finding its way back to us. So I think these are all quite fun things that we can kind of play with for the autumn. Big sort of heavy black coats, kind of big puffers, which are also on Topshop unique. They were doing the puffer jacket as well. So I think come the autumn it'll be quite fun just to kind of have a play around with these sort of big shapes. I think that'll be good.
And over to Paula.
I think my favourite was Ashley Williams at Fashion East. She's been one of my favourite designers for a while, and she had just really fun and funky collection. It's really young, and she had like sort of cat motifs on jeans and jumpers and horses as well, and she had like a bit crazy thing. She had like metallic bonnets and cowboy boots, so it was just really interesting, and she keeps it really fun every single time, and I just really like it. I think it's definitely something that I would wear as well.
Amazing. We like that wearable fashion. It doesn't always translate from the catwalk, does it? But it's nice to have those pieces which we know we can all aim to wear. And then lastly, but not leastly, Emma. Emma, can you hear us okay?
Sorry, I can hear you now.
No problem. Let's hear about your favourite catwalk.
Topshop Unique. They did really well with lots of texture. We saw more fur, cobalt blue, which is my all-time favourite colour. Slightly androgynous, like little tank tops layered over quite masculine shirts with the buttons all done up, and lots of really thick, heavy layers. So big, chunky jackets, and it looked like it shouldn't go, and yet it did. It worked really, really well. And it's something that I think you can create even from your existing wardrobe, maybe just taking in the odd few new pieces that the high street brings out, and you can just tie it all together and make it just look your own.
Yeah, it was so brilliantly styled, the Topshop Uniques show. The styling was amazing.
All of that. Lisa, thinking all of that?
Yes.
Getting ready for the next collection?
Yes, I've got loads. It is. And Spring Summer 15. Wow. So actually that's really exciting, especially with what's been going on with the kind of catwalks. That gives you a little bit more kind of help with your design. But yeah, I'm very excited. I think it's going to go very feminine. Kind of a little bit, pretty, a little bit more looser than kind of it has been. So get away from the more structured bags and go a little bit softer. And also there's a lot of like bohemian, and I've seen so many tassels and things, so I'm quite excited by that whole bohemian look as well, and the California kind of road trip kind of look. So yeah, there's absolutely a load, so I'm getting quite excited.
So excited. You heard it here first, everyone. So we've got a question from Max Weston, who's come in with what designer trend that we've seen in London Fashion Week do we think will have most influence on the high street? Lisa, have you got any initial thoughts?
Oh, I think there's kind of a mix. I think basically with the whole, everyone's going a little bit looser and a bit more kind of softer in the kind of the looks. I think it is going a little bit softer. So I think that's where I've taken from the catwalks, because there was kind of accessories, but I think it's all gone a little bit miniature and things. So yeah, taking a little bit softer, a bit more relaxed, I think.
Gorgeous. I've loved all the like long flowing fabrics that we've seen, and embroidery, all of that kind of stuff as well. that was a question we had from Google Plus. So if you've got any more questions, keep sending them. We've got about 10 minutes left to go, not too long now. So what we're going to talk about next is some of our favourite bags that we have behind us. Lisa, if you'd like to take us through any kind of top ones that you have here.
Yeah, well, we've got this kind of, because I've seen a lot of grey, so this like our Amelia, again with that whole kind of soft bohemian kind of look. I think this could be a really good kind of soft look for the spring summer. Definitely. And it's great, and it's also you can wear it on your shoulder and your arm, across your body is a really like slouchy, and it comes in a number of colours, but I think this elephant grey is really kind of like smoky kind of grey.
Goes with everything.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They'll probably kind of do that.
Well, that's kind of a great work piece that we have,
Yeah.
classic style.
Yeah, Paris coats. Yeah, that is just very classic. So you can put everything in.
Did one of our bloggers have this one? No. Bloggers, we'd love to hear from you what you loved about your bag that you had for Fashion Week. What was like one amazing thing about it that really made it what it was? So we'll go over to Sophia again first. I've got a little running order.
That was, can I just reconfirm the question? Was that what we loved most about our new Fiorelli bag?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I just can't hear quite that well.
No worries, just ask me.
So, what I love most about my new Fiorelli bag, I suppose it's first the size, is that for London Fashion Week I really just needed loads of space, and I needed a bag that was really easy to wear. So this is great because it has the two handles, so I could balance it in the crook of my elbow or wear it as a crossbody, which is fantastic. Right now I've got all my mags in here because I took a flight back last night, so super roomy, which is great. And do you know what? I haven't got a black bag, or I hadn't got a black bag, which is ridiculous. I have every colour of the rainbow and tan galore, but I hadn't got a black bag before. So obviously black is just brilliant because you can wear it with everything. So yeah, I love it.
Hi, Natasha.
Well, hi.
Hi. I lost you for a second. We'd love to know a little bit about your Fiorelli.
Oh, I can't hear you now. I'm just going to answer. I'm just like Sophia said about her favourite thing. So my bag's the Agnes tote. I think Julie was saying earlier about cobalt blue, or was that Emma or Paula? Anyway, cobalt blue is really big for autumn, winter, and it's such. I was talking about this with Sophie when we went round House of Fraser. How navy and like blue is just such a great classic colour, and a lot of people think that they just think black automatically or tan, but blue is actually a really versatile colour, and it can go with. I think it really sets off black actually. So if you've got an all black outfit, to have a little navy bag just really gives it a kind of sophisticated chic edge. So yeah, I think it's the colour for me. It's just such a beautiful, versatile colour that you can put with any bag and instantly your outfit just looks a bit chicer.
I think you made a really great point about the navy and the blues being so wearable.
Yeah, they're just easy. Yeah.
Whereas black can come across quite harsh sometimes, depending on the outfit. The blue really softens it up.
And also blue with black anyway is quite a nice combination. So
definitely. We're going to go over to Julia next up. What was your favourite Fiorelli bag?
Well, I was very. Natasha's kind of stolen my point because what I love so much about this bag is the blue, and kind of like Sophia, I've just had a sort of a stable of bags which have always been brown and just recently black. So this is like the first kind of fantastic sort of splash of colour I've got as a bag, and it's brilliant because even just wearing blue jeans with this, you get a nice kind of, it sort of resonates so nicely, and I just suddenly feel that my outfit's a little bit more exciting. People definitely look when I'm wearing this bag, there's no doubt. Like it's quite eye-catching, and it's yeah, I think we're gonna see a lot of blue all through the spring and through to the autumn as well. And I think it's definitely something to bring into your wardrobe and feel quite comfortable about having, and whether it's in clothes or accessories. So for me, again, the blue and the space. I think we're all going to say the same things. We've all got these lovely big bags apart from Paula, and just the space is brilliant as well. You need, yeah, every woman needs copious amounts of space to lug things around today, and it's in a bag that is good quality and that you can carry easily either by hand or on your shoulder. So yes, that's the Harper.
Thank you. That's so lovely to hear about our Fiorelli bag. We're going to go over to Emma next.
Got the Brook bag, and obviously, like the other girls said, along with it being so roomy, this bag has literally got so many different pockets and compartments. Now at London Fashion Week, I'm always carrying umpteen different things, so it will be my own business cards, other people's business cards, my oyster, some makeup, some snacks, and it's really good because you can kind of keep really organised with a bag like this. So I had my oyster in one pocket, my keys in another pocket, so I knew exactly where everything was. I used this pocket for other people's business cards, so when you're being shot for street style, photographers will give you their card, and it was easy just to pop them all in one compartment. Inside, it's got some more compartments as well. So I am an avid heels wearer, so I had to take a pair of trainers as well for my commute into central London. So I could keep those in a compartment just to the side away from my camera so that my camera was protected. And I used this middle zip compartment to put my camera in so that I didn't get it scuffed or scraped. So it's just such a good bag because it's a really high quality as well. It's just absolutely perfect, and it does actually, I've taken it off because I was holding it like this, but it does actually come with a big shoulder strap as well, so you could wear it across the body. And it probably actually, for those women that work in an office, maybe it could actually work quite well as like a briefcase bag because it's big enough to put your folders and things in. It's just perfect, really. It's just so roomy and it's really high quality, so you've got no fear of it breaking while you're out and about.
We'd also love to hear what outfit you wore it with. If you could take us through. I'm getting a bit of like a feel for how it looked.
I actually wore this with a really bright coloured parka jacket and some dungarees, so it was kind of my dress down day, but the parka jacket had kind of flecks of black in it, so I wore this so that it would kind of be a nice contrast.
And finally, we're going over to Paula with your favourite thing about your Fiorelli bag, and tell us a bit about what you styled it with as well.
Oh, so this is the Perry bag. As you can see, it's just a really nice shape, and it's got a really long strap on it as well, which is really great. I think what I like about most of it, it's just really versatile, so you can wear it sort of day or night. You can be casual with jeans, or you can dress it up with a dress as well. And I guess, as I said before, my favourite thing is just when you open it and you get that flash of leopard inside. It's got like a little pocket compartment as well, so I can keep like my keys and my card and keep them safe. And the purse as well that comes with it fits just really nicely in it, which is great for just money and card as well, and cash and things like that, and can even put my Oyster card in that too. At London Fashion Week, I wore it with my pink coat, and I teamed it with sort of like a floral blouse. It just sort of set off the pink really nicely, and because it's black, it goes with anything. And I just teamed it with like black shoes as well, with like, which had little gold bits at the front, which kind of matches with it. So yeah, for me, it's just a really versatile bag. It's a really good size, sort of to fit things in, so you don't like over carry as well. So yeah, I really like it. For different prints, I think you just need to sort of think of your colour scheme. So sort of make sure, you know, I think monochrome works really well, sort of a black and white. But, you know, you can always mix up prints together. So if you had stripes, for instance, you could have like a vertical and a horizontal, so keep the pattern the same. You can even like mix it up with a blazer and trousers and put a t-shirt so it's not too bright. But I think just the main thing is the colours. Just make sure that they kind of match, even if it's like even floral prints, like they could be different floral prints, but the colours kind of tie in with each other. I think that's the key to it. So I think the key is basically colours and just trying to keep it quite simple, even though the patterns could be quite bright.
Lisa's just going to show us a monochrome bag that's
with the
prints and all of that. So
Kenzie. I just forgot
thank
what
you,
the
Paula,
Bible
for
says.
talking
Thank
us
you.
through all of that. You know, I feel like we've worked with those colours and making it flow, so you can never have too many prints together. See what I'm doing there.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Thank you for having me.